A Course in Miracles Workbook, Lesson 16. I have no neutral thoughts.
This lesson means that every thought you have is doing something. There are no in-between thoughts. Each thought is either helping you feel peaceful and loving or pulling you toward fear and worry. Your thoughts always move your mind in one direction or the other. The lesson teaches you to pay attention to your thoughts because they have power. When you choose kind and gentle thoughts, you help yourself feel happier and safer inside.
Today's idea helps you begin to let go of the belief that your thoughts do nothing. Everything you see comes from your thoughts, with no exceptions. Thoughts are not big or small, or strong or weak. They are only true or false. True thoughts make more truth like themselves. False thoughts make more false ideas like themselves.
This paragraph teaches how important your thoughts are. Everything you see comes from the thoughts in your mind, with no exceptions. Thoughts are not big or small. They are either true or false. True thoughts come from love and creates more peace. False thoughts come from fear and create confusion. This lesson helps you see that your thoughts shape your world. And when you choose true thoughts, you begin to see more love, peace, and clarity all around you.
There is no idea more confusing than the idea of idle thoughts, because thoughts that seem to do nothing actually help you see the whole world. Every thought you have adds either to truth or to illusion. It either helps truth grow or helps illusions grow. You can make illusions multiply, but you cannot turn them into truth by doing so.
This paragraph teaches that every thought matters because your thoughts shape how you see the world. Each thought either helps truth grow or helps illusions grow. Truth comes from love and shows what is real, while illusions come from fear and show what is not real. Fearful thoughts can make illusions seem bigger, but they can never become truth. This lesson helps you see how powerful your thoughts are and encourages you to choose thoughts that lead to truth and peace.
Besides knowing that your thoughts are never idle, you also need to understand that every thought you have brings either peace or war, either love or fear. A neutral result is impossible because a neutral thought is impossible. It can be tempting to think that fear thoughts are small or unimportant, but it is very important to see that all fear thoughts are equally harmful and equally unreal. We will practice this idea in many ways before you fully understand it.
This paragraph means that every thought matters because each one brings either peace or upset, either love or fear. There is no middle place because a thought is never neutral. You may want to ignore your fear thoughts, but the Course teaches that all fear thoughts are equally harmful and equally unreal because they do not come from God. It is important to notice them so you can choose again. You will learn this idea through many practices until it becomes clear that choosing loving thoughts leads you to peace and healing.
When you practice today's idea, close your eyes and look through your mind for about 1 minute, trying not to skip over any small thoughts. This can feel hard at first because you are not used to noticing every thought. You may still find yourself trying to divide your thoughts into different kinds, even though the lesson asks you not to do that.
This paragraph means that in today's exercise, you close your eyes and carefully watch your thoughts for a minute, trying to notice every one. Even small thoughts matter, so you learn to stop letting them hide. This may feel hard because your mind is used to choosing which thoughts seem important. The Course teaches that all thoughts have effects, so you practice paying attention to each one. This helps you understand your mind and prepares you to choose thoughts that bring peace.
Every thought that comes into your mind, no matter what you think about it, can be used for today's idea. During the practice times, First, say the idea to yourself. Then, as each thought appears, keep it in your mind for a moment and say, "This thought about blank is not a neutral thought. That thought about blank is not a neutral thought."
This paragraph means that every thought is important to notice, no matter how big or small it seems. All thoughts can be used in today's practice. You begin by saying the idea quietly, then pause as each thought appears, and remind yourself that it is not neutral and it has an effect. This helps you learn that every thought matters and leads you toward peace or fear. The practice makes your mind more aware, more gentle, and more ready to choose loving thoughts.
Use today's idea whenever you notice a thought that makes you feel uneasy. You can say it in this way: "This thought about blank is not a neutral thought because I have no neutral thoughts."
This paragraph teaches you to notice any thought that worries or upsets you and use today's idea to calm your mind. It reminds you that every thought has an effect, and upsetting thoughts take you away from peace. By noticing them and using the idea, you learn you can choose a different thought that brings you back to love and safety. This practice helps your mind grow stronger and return to peace.
You should practice this idea 4 or 5 times if it feels easy for you. If the practice feels too hard, 3 practice periods is enough. If the practice makes you uncomfortable, you should make each practice period shorter.
Today's lesson should feel gentle and easy. The Course asks you to notice your feelings as you practice. If you feel uncomfortable, keep the sessions short. But if it feels calm, you can practice 4 or 5 times. This teaches you that learning works best when your mind is peaceful, and that you should always be kind to yourself as you practice.
I have no neutral thoughts. I have no neutral thoughts. I have no neutral thoughts.